friends, it's Maya coming to you with another video, and in this video I'm going to show you how I take a plain box of cake mix and turn it into something better. Let's get started. For this recipe, my friends, you're going to need a box of cake mix. Any box of cake mix will do, or any brand of cake mix will do. We're going to need some eggs, some lemon zest, or lime zest, whichever you have. We're also going to need some butter, salted or unsalted, some some cinnamon, vanilla, nutmeg, and evaporated milk. So my friends, let's start baking. For this cake mix, we're going to follow the instructions on the back. Okay, so that's all we're going to do. So let's get my mixing bowl. And I got my mixing bowl here. So let's get this cake going. Okay, so of course I'm going to open it and pour in the mix in a bowl. Now this cake is actually the rainbow bits cake, and you can use any cake as you want. Okay, so let's empty all of that in. So my friends, we have our cake mix in our bowl. So now we need half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Yeah, so half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Now you can put in more of or less of the ingredients if you want to. Okay, so half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay, we're also going to grate some nutmeg in here as well. So let's get the nutmeg prepared. Now this is a simple way to enhance any brand of cake, as I told you. I'm going to grate some nutmeg in there just to spice it up a little bit. Okay. Oh, it smells good already. Okay. You can put more of the additive ingredients that I'm putting in, or you can put less of it. Okay. So we have our nutmeg in here. We also have our cinnamon already in here. So I'm just dealing with the dry ingredients at the moment, okay? So I'm going to actually put my lemon zest in here as well. And I'm going to use the bigger side just to get some of the zest in here. I'm actually using the smaller size. You just need the zest of one lemon. You can also use lime for this. My friend uses orange zest as well for this, so I'm using lime zest for this. Okay, so the zest of one lemon, and we're going to scrape it all in here. Okay, now we're trying to make this cake into something better. Okay, and when you taste this cake, my friends, you're going to be impressed that a plain old 99-cent cake can be something better. Okay, so our ingredients are all in, our dry ingredients are all in. I'm going to mix this around. Okay, mix it in so everything can be combined nicely. Okay, here we go. It's looking good so far. Okay, it's looking good so far. Okay, so now I'm going to make a hole in the middle like this. Okay, we're going to make a hole in the middle. All right, so if you look on the back of the instructions, we're going to be adding our oil, and in the back of the instruction it says half a cup of oil. Instead of half a cup of oil, we're going to use half a cup of butter, melted butter, my friends. Okay, we're going to pour the melted butter in the whole like this. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. Okay, and then we're going to add 3 eggs. Oops. One. Three eggs. Now, my friends, this recipe, you also need 1 cup of water or 1 cup of milk. This is where the evaporated milk comes in. Okay, my friends? Okay, so let's open the evaporated milk. And, here we go. Evaporated milk. Now, we only need 1 cup of milk or 1 cup of water. So the evaporated milk is much stronger than the regular milk. So I'm going to use half of a cup of evaporated milk. Just half a cup. So I have half a cup of evaporated milk here. I'm going to pour it in my 1 cup measuring cup. And I'm going to top it up with water to make it 1 cup. Okay, and I'm going to pour that in as well. I'm going to grab my handy dandy mixer and I'm going to mix this all up. This is looking good so far, my friends. I'm going to show you what it looks like in a second. And you have to mix this up so it's well combined, okay? Now this is looking good, my friends, and this is what we want to see. Okay, so I'm going to mix it for another minute or so, and then we'll carry on with the next step. Okay, I forgot to add some vanilla, my friends. Okay, half a teaspoon of vanilla went in, and we're just mixing this through. Nice, nice, nice. It smells wonderful in this house. I'm going to put this in baking pan. Here we are. I'm going to grease the bottom of this, and I'm using butter as well, my friends. Well greased pan. Now you could have lined this pan with parchment paper, but I am out of parchment paper at the moment, so I'm greasing the pan with some butter. Here's our grease pan, my friends, and I'm going to pour my cake batter into the grease pan. An 8x8 baking pan is ideal, okay? I'm going to show you what this looks like. We're going to put it in a 350 degrees oven, and we're going to bake it according to the instruction on here. So the instruction says to bake it for 30 minutes. So that's what we're going to be doing, okay? Baking this for 30 minutes. So here it is, my friends. Our cake is ready to go into the oven. I'm going to place this in the oven at 350 degrees for 35 minutes, okay? Okay, my friends, here's my cake all done. And this is after 30 minutes. Make sure you insert a knife or so to make sure it's very cooked. Okay, so I'm going to take this out and I'm going to let it cool for a little bit, and then we might put in some icing on it. Here it is, my friends, my cake. So nice and ready. Now with this cake, my friends, I just like it plain. I like to eat it plain with a cup of tea. It's delicious like that. However, I'm going to ice maybe half of it, and the other half I'm just going to leave it plain. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, my friends, I've made some icing here. This is a vanilla icing that I've just made. And, oh my gosh, my cake is all ready. I'm just going to ice in half of it, I think. So let's do half. and the other half I'm going to leave just as it is, because I like this cake plain with a cup of tea. Okay, and we're almost done. As I said, I'm only doing half of this icing, and this icing is not my own recipe. It's a Martha Stewart recipe, the icing, and it's really an easy one, simple. It makes for a nice icing cake. Okay, so I'm almost done doing half of this, and then I'm going to cut it, and we're going to have a slice. And this is a simple cake to do if you're having company over and you want a nice cake. This is simple to do. I'm going to show you the top, my friends. I'm going to show you what it looks like, and we're basically done. Okay, so here it is, my friends, my cake decorated. I only decorated half of it, as I said, my friends. The other half I like to drink with a cup of tea. And so I just wanted to show you. So I'm going to slice into this cake, and then we're going to have a taste. There, my friends, I've cut my cake, and it's nice inside. Look how fluffy that is, my friends. Beautiful, beautiful inside. And I've cut myself a slice here. Look at that. Oh, moist and beautiful. Oh my goodness. So we're going to try this cake, and I'm going to let you know how it tastes. So here's my cake, my friends. It's absolutely delicious. Oh my goodness, I can't believe how wonderful it turned out. Go out and try this recipe for yourself. Thank you for watching. And remember, regardless of where you begin, you can end with something better.